Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Damarious Randall. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here. That second down run a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one down to the 10. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Detroit!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big 30-yard play on third. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
First down, Mayfield. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
Well, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. Still going. They can't stop him. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Being chased out left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking to throw. James has got it. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll set up to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and now does...
And he is in! Touchdown, Raiders! A great effort there, punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And he's able to put it through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Right back to him on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Detroit!
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mayfield now on second down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 21 yards away. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB. Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are back within a score. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
From the gun, Mayfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here come the Raiders. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it a 28-24 game. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Able to slither by. And now spinning away. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a 2nd down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Hot. Hot.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. Sheds off the tackle. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mayfield on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Patriot! Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Mayfield. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Takes this one in for a Browns score. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the foul.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get him for a loss of about 3. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
No, Jack, Patriot. Gone.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Derek Barnett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. To the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Gone.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They give him a gain of 37. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab with that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that, and whether you're on the field or not, it permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Duke Johnson, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Browns add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this is going to set up 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still not. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku from 3 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Now, lucky 56, lucky 56. All right, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Airing one out for Boyd. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
All right, now, look at 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the penalty heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Holmes. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Buying time is left, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was the next.
Rounds up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go! Brad 38!
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw it this time. And out of bounds Browns on the other side of midfield at the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. And look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Mayfield off the play fake. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Flex round! Flex round!
Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Mayfield now. And this one's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. Go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns add on to their lead. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Looking to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tajae Sharpe, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders get a score closer.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Hey, man. Y'all can get tired of me hosting up these Lombardis, dog. Super Bowl me.
To the 26-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is.
Hey, man, as soon as I win this Super Bowl, shit, I'll be ready.
Late in the game on the road.
I'll be back on Need for Speed.
Oh, it feels fantastic.
I'll be back on Need for Speed.
That's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly.
Nah, I'm gonna wait till y'all get out y'all game so y'all can watch this
team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and the
Alright, well, yeah, we're gonna play with when I get out this game. We got 47 seconds left. I mean, man, why you calling timeout, man?
Now following the sack, they'll look to make
it
on a second down and 17. They're going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Hold them deuces up, Tyreek. Hold them deuces up, Tyreek. Touchdown. This one called timeout. I was gonna fall, but I called timeout so you get the ball back. You called timeout, so I guess you want the ball back, so I scored. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl me. And which one is gonna make number what? T-Love. No, Killer ain't gonna make number 4. I won one while you were gone. Gonna make number 5.
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense.
It's gonna make number 5. I wanted the NFC, AFC again.
They're playing for pride at this point.
Again.
That's all that's left because victory. Not a chance now.
Raiders will be back. Well, I hope so. Well, you won't be back this year. You won't be back this year. Because your ass is going home. Your ass is going home.
How they handle the waning moments of this one. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
Super Bowl me.
Get to the line quickly.
Partner, he was going through his progressions, not there.
I gotta call my brother. I gotta call Lil Josh. Let him know to get his bag ready. I gotta let Lil Josh know to get his bag ready, man. He going on the trip with me.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let me call Lil Josh. I gotta let Lil Josh know to get his bag ready.
But it's incomplete in that.
Cause he going to the Super Bowl with me.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He going with me.
Hit from behind and taken down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's inside the 25.
I need you to get your bag ready. I need you to get your bag ready. We're going back to the ship, and I need you to come with me. I need you to come with me. We're going back to the ship, and I need you to come with me. Get your bag ready, and we finna go today. We on our way to the airport. They gonna get tired of me hosting up this little boy. I swear to God, they gonna get tired of me. I'm finna play Rick in the Super Bowl. I'm finna play that bit Rick in the Super Bowl, man. Yup. You said with me, I don't know, we ain't played today. We're gonna play later. Let's go. Listen, let me call Ricky. Let me call you right back. What you say, Gator? I ain't trying to play this nigga, man.
I'm getting it right now.
Huh? Yeah, no, I don't want to play Ricky, man. That be dangerous. But you know, it ain't nothing WAP can't handle, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing WAP can't handle, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can get tired of me. Y'all can get tired of me holding up these little parties, dog. Nah, I swear to God, I'm sticking to my word. After this one, I'm leaving the world. I'm leaving the world. I'm leaving all franchises. If I win this Super Bowl, I'm leaving all franchises. And y'all ain't gotta worry about me no more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a year. I'm gonna give y'all a year to get y'all shit together. And the next season, I'm gonna come back. All right, Gator? You said you ain't paying attention to me. Let me see. Let me know. Damn, Gator, let that man be on. I was finna talk my shit, Gator. Hey, hold up, Biggs. Add me enough.